Okay, y'all, do I have a fun one for y'all today? I'm so excited to show y'all the Natasha Denona Lila palette. I don't know. I say Lila. I think in one of my swatch videos I call it Lila though. But that's what we're going to be doing today. Doing this eye look right here. It kind of started out like a hot mess, but after I've got everything on, I really like it. So I just sneezed. Ugh. Anyway, if you want to see that, then keep on watching. I've got some cool comparisons and in-depth swatches, and also this tutorial on this new palette that I bought. Natasha Denona palettes are super expensive, and by no means do you need it, but I did buy this one on sale. I just wanted to say a little disclosure. These are her $129 eyeshadow palettes. I paid $77, which is still more than I have ever paid on an eyeshadow palette, but I wanted to treat myself and really try out her larger palettes, and I love this color story, so I really thought I'd get lots of use out of it. So yeah. So first off, this palette packaging is absolutely stunning, and even the unicorn just screams luxury to me. But then as I open it up, this purple outside is kind of like a leathery material, I would say, and then it's got the Natasha Denona kind of, it's not embossed, well I guess it is embossed in there. This palette is so beautiful, and the colors are just such pretty jewel tones. Oh my gosh, it is actually a lot wearable after I swatched it out than I thought it was going to be, because you do get your staple neutrals and then some bright, fun pops and that gorgeous, stunning, wonderful blue shade in there. So this palette is definitely going to be one that I see myself reaching for a lot. So just to show you a size comparison, I have the Natasha Denona Lila palette versus the Natasha Denona Love palette. So that's what they look like. The one, I thought that the Love palette was going to have kind of a similar color story with the purples, but honestly this one is a lot more neutral than the Love palette. I don't think that these are dupes for each other. I definitely think that the shades are much different. So I just saw some of the colors that looked a little similar, and I swatched them side by side to see how different they are. So this side is the Lila palette, and this side is the Love palette. And I definitely do think that some of the shades have a little bit of similarity to them, but most of them, like the overall feel of the palette is different. Like these two are pretty much identical, but then I think that the rest of them are pretty different. I definitely think that the Lila palette has a little bit more depth and a lot more blue in it, and the Love palette is a lot more pink and red than the purple. So I definitely think that the Lila palette is a lot richer in color, with especially this blue shade right here, which is that shade. But yeah, I think that the ones that I pulled out are kind of similar, and I think maybe you could get a similar effect, but definitely if you want more blue, deep jewel tones, to go for the Lila palette, but if you want a little bit more lighter pink and reds, for the Love palette. So yeah, it's a little comparison. Okay, I honestly haven't been this excited to try eyeshadow in such a long time. This packaging just looks so luxe and nice. I'm just so excited. So what do I want to do? I'm really not sure what I want to do sitting down to film this video, but I have y'all zoomed in on my eyes pretty good, I think. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I think I'm going to take this shade right here as my transition. Also, it has this flap on it. I don't know how this is going to work out. That's called Nude Mauve. But I'm just going to take this and put it in my crease as a transition shade. I'm just using a really fluffy brush. Didn't have my light on for that last one, so you couldn't probably hardly see what I was doing. The stool is about to break and I feel weird scooching. Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy, and I'm gonna take this deep purple right here. But when I swatched it, it looks blue, So I'm just gonna take that on like a small flat brush, and I'm just gonna start like look at how blue that looks. That is not purple, by the way. I'm just gonna like start defining this, but then I'm gonna blend it out. But I want like that cat eye shape that everyone's going for. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to do, possibly. That looks really cool. So I don't really know what I should do now. That's the problem. I think I'm gonna take this darker brown right here. What's that called? Sorry, nude vino. Just kind of start going over that on this outer edge, just to like blend it out a little bit and kind of add some depth back to the eye. I just took this little brush and I'm just adding the blue color back to the lash line and on my lid a little bit, because I just didn't want it intense in the crease, but I still want it kind of punchy on the lid, and I think that looks really nice. I want to do something really fun, so I think I'm going to take this color right here because it looked super cool when I swatched it. I think it's like a duochrome, but I'm just going to start applying this. Man, where has this eye look gone? Seriously. I started off with blue and now I'm putting purple on my lid. You know what? I think I'm just gonna fill in that negative space right there with some blue. Okay, so I'm filling in this negative space right here with just my finger and that blue purple shade. I think it's called amethyst. This looks, I can't tell if it looks like a hot mess or if it looks really good. I think it looks really good. I wanted to put these colors on my eyes because these were the ones that drew me in the most. Okay, so now I'm just like going back over the transition area with that first transition shade. I'm not trying to cover up like the shape. Wow, that looks really bad right there, doesn't it? I didn't blend that, but I'm just going back over that. To brighten up the inner corner, I'm gonna take this shade right here, and I'm just gonna take that on my finger, and I'm gonna put that over top of that first purple shade because I just feel like it needs to be brighter. Oh, but that's not brighter, is it? No, it's not. Okay, so I think that that's all I'm gonna do for the top, and I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and then do the lower lash line. Bit of this purple right here, and I think that that really brought the look together, and I actually really like how it looks right now. I don't know why I don't find brushes before I start filming, but anyway, I'm just gonna take that first blue, purple, whatever, I think it's called amethyst. Did I say that already? I don't really know. It's early in the morning. How do I do this and let you still see it? I'm just gonna line my lashes with that as really close to the lash line as possible. But then I'm gonna switch over to that, it's called Viola. And then I'm gonna line with that using the same exact brush, and I didn't like color switch it or anything. And then I'm gonna take that duochrome and put that on the inner corner just to give some gradient. I really hope that I'm in frame while I'm doing this. But that is the overall look that we're going for. A little tapered blending brush and go into our transition shade and just kind of buff everything out like so. And then on my inner corners, I'm just gonna pop this bright kind of silvery white shade. Just gonna pop that in there, and also gonna put that on my brow bone just to highlight there. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my mascara and everything off camera, and then I'll be back to tell you my thoughts on this everyone palette. This is the finished look with all my makeup on. I really actually like the way that it turned out. I also love this new necklace, and this dress that I got from Blue Ridge this past weekend is so cute. But yeah, with my eyebrows done, I think I really like the eye look and also this nude lip to match. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you like more videos like this, if you like just eyeshadow tutorials, one product reviews, because I do. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.